Alright, continuing on forward to the... Oh, we can't go down there. Huh, interesting. Alright, I guess we're going to the subchapter then instead. Road to Arcturus. The location you sought was located to the north of war-torn Merrick, Pollux. Known for being the birthplace of an ancient hero, had cut off all ties of the outside world a great many years ago. Information about the region was scarce. It was truly a land of the mystery. Though there was a good reason you were going through the trouble of heading all the way out of the place to Pollux, for someone been seeing a figure resembling Leon heading to the north. Alright then. The ground is strewed with landmines. Falling down means certain death. Damn, okay. After crossing through the Merrick Rivers, you entered the land of Pollux. As you walked, you began to wonder where Leon was. Some time had passed since the two of you last met. When the dusk approached, you sought shelter for the night of the old ruined temple. Please wake up. Someone woke you up shortly after dawn, wondering what was going on. You opened your eyes and started to see a warrior standing before you. Travel from the battlefield of Merrick. I cannot allow you to drag your petty conflicts into our land. I'm afraid you're going to have to disappear. Prepare yourself. There wasn't any way out of fight without fighting. You glanced at your surroundings and saw that there were numerous lumps on the ground around you. They were cleverly camouflaged, but it was clear that something was buried there. You had to fight carefully. Alright then.
The Almighty One. Massacre.
Wind.
Final battle.
Alright, sorry, waifu. I'm gonna have to kill you now. Now that was easy. Okay then. Maybe I could probably just do the next chapter as well if I prepared ahead enough. Your health decreases over time. But I also have the weapon that makes me heal over time as well, so I guess that just cancels things out. You found yourself battling in a drift amidst this castle dam. You wondered from which direction your next opponent would come. You had met an old woman in the ruined castle. She seemed to have knowledge of the person you sought, and you found yourself following her deeper and deeper into the castle. That had been a mistake. When you reached a certain point, the woman dissolved into a mist and disappeared. By the time you realized your mistake, it was too late. You fought a never-ending stream of assassins as you searched desperately for an exit. Upon finally reaching to the main gate, yet another enemy appeared before you. This one appeared to be a cut above the rest. Moreover, you could feel the presence of others from all around. Suddenly, feeling a slight pain in your foot, you glanced down and cursed. A small dart was sticking out. It seemed that you had been poisoned. Alright then. Oh man, that's a lot of enemies there. Okay, so it seems like my poison takes more of a priority compared to my heal. Alright. You only heal a little bit too, so I gotta be careful.
It's top.
Battle 2. Fight.
Shit. Ah, damn, that's a lot. Oh man. I'm dead, yeah.
How? Not yet. Versus Voldo. Not yet. Battle 1. Fight. This is it. You win. Battle 2. Fight.
Oh, shit. Damn, she's long range. There we go.
You win. Give me strength. It is I, Yoshi. Battle 3. Fight. This is it.
Lots of enemies in my pathway. This may take longer than I anticipated.
Versus Voldo. Now, battle two souls are fiercely entangled.
Mistimed it. Okay. Seems like Nightmare kind of relies a little bit more on like overhead attacks.
Give up. Battle 2. Fight.
Oh shit! That was close. Nope! Okay.
You win. I shall assist. Battle 3. Fight.
Fuck! Okay. It's fine, just 2 more enemies, I'll be fine.
Nothing personal, but
Battle 4. Fight.
Shit. Okay. 1 more enemy left. I think I got this.
Win. Final battle. Fight.
There we go. Oh man, that's a lot of gold. It's probably a good place to like grind out for gold, maybe. Alright. Well, I can't reach to any of these two, so I guess next chapter it is. On to Algol. Forgotten Grounds, Chapter 9. With your final blow, Vero collapsed. His face showed a look of surprise, as if he could not believe that he actually lost. It was over. You had won. Hee. I see, so you had the Spirit Sword. To think that feeding on the power made me more vulnerable. I never considered that. Vero slid into the floor and ceased to move. He had the power of Soul Edge within himself. Tristy, the guardian of the gate, barely managed to talk. The gates existed to prevent the cursed sword from getting out. He saw throughout the way that they worked. Using methods unknown, he called the power of the dark sword into himself in order to pass through the gates. The gates deliberately allowed him through because their very purpose was to seal the power inside. The power that Vero obtained in the Forbidden Grounds was that of Soul Edge itself. Mizar, Aldebaran, and Merrick, Vero had fallen, but with 3 gates destroyed, Soul Edge is in an extremely dangerous state, and restoring the barrier would take time. Someone needed to keep watch over Soul Edge until the preparations for creation of the new barrier was completed. May I ask you, as the vanquisher of Vero and the wielder of the Spirit Sword, you were most appropriate for the task. After some brief thought, you accepted her request. In order to handle the evil sword safely, it was necessary to first complete the purification of the Spirit Sword. After learning from Tristy about an old man who, with the power to do so, you set out to find him. You traveled to Algol, the land of exiles. Only enemy weapons is visible? Okay, I don't think that's much of a issue, but okay. Algol was on the land of the exiles and outcasts. Some of them were formerly sentenced criminals, while others were people with special powers cast to their village. You proceed carefully along the mountain path. About halfway up Algol Mountain, you witness a mysterious sight. An axe floated in midair, blocking your way. Shocked, you stopped for a moment and stared. The axe responded by letting out a growl. You then heard a voice coming from somewhere. Go forth, my axe! Take everything this fool has! It seems you had been ambushed by a highwayman. You had to do something about this axe before you can go any further. That's fine, I got a sword, so I have a weapon advantage, right?
Not you. The fight.
Not you!
Final battle.
Alright.
Fight.
Like I said. Oh crap. I don't think the fact that I can't see him is going to be much of an issue, since if his weapon's there, then most likely he's pretty nearby. Also, I just did it! I'm not sure exactly why invisibility, like, makes things harder, but in my opinion, it doesn't really do much, so... Also, what? I guess not. Not sure why there was a thing there. I guess it's just... Okay, so it's just the next stage, basically. Unseen forces push the combatants together. Defeat this opponent in this condition. A bonus is available during the matches. Okay. Upon seeing you defeat the axe, the man controlling it run away. You tossed aside the now lifeless weapon and proceed along the mountain path. After reaching the other side of the mountain, you came upon a small town along the river. You entered the town and began gathering information about the old man that Tristy had spoken about. That guy you're looking for? Yeah, I know him. You heard these words from a man at the local bar. He knew that the old man looked like as well as his profession as a blacksmith. You were excited to have found a lead about the old man so quickly after entering Algol, but things were not going to be quite that easy. A man at the bar requested a fee in exchange for his information. You offered him some money, but the man shook his head. According to him, there would soon be a fighting tournament in the town. He wanted you to enter the tournament so that he could win big, betting on someone who was unknown in the area. You accepted his terms and looked into the tournament. You learned that they linked the combatants together with chains, preventing them from putting much difference between each other. Okay then.
Versus Cassandra. Watch Battle 1. Fight.
Alright. You get more of a bonus for the amount of attacks you or damage you do to your opponent, it seems like. Ship it.
Time's up.
Damn. But of course, you still need to win. You don't get any gold for that, so shit. Gotta make sure we are prepared.
Cassandra. Battle 1. Fight.
Yay!
I win.
And of course, we had to do
Battle
this
2.
forward as well, so... This is a lot of gold you're getting once you're able to beat this mission. Alright.
You win.
So this is definitely the best place to grind for gold, I'm guessing.
Battle 3. Fight.
Damn! Alright. I'm getting good at this.
Win.
It sucks that I kinda had to like just waste Nightmare in this part though, because
Final
I guess I just need to like learn how to use more enemy or more of my allies. Shit. There we go. Alright, that's a lot of gold. Holy crap. That's definitely a lot of gold. Best way to grind, without a doubt. New road, a reclusive plowless has appeared. Awesome. Only one part of the enemy can be seen. Okay. As promised, the man gave you information. You needed to find the old man. 13. Okay, yeah, we still got enough time. And you headed to his mansion. There was nothing else for miles around. It was said that the old man did not like people and choose to live away from others. You knocked on the door several times, but there was no answer. Seeing no other option, you pushed through the door. It was not locked or cracked open. Who's there? You suddenly heard a voice from behind you. It was the old man. The old man listened to your story without expression, but when you finished, he grumbled to himself. Unbelievable! I'll never live down how the girl turned out. Next day, the old man led you to a room that was obviously not been used for some time. He asked you to show him the spirit sword, so you drew SoulCalibur and presented it to him. I see. The spirit of Soul Edge is indeed present in this sword. But, Altair, did you say? They've done quite a good job already. This amount of darkness wouldn't take long to cleanse. As you stood there, wondering what would happen next, the old man suddenly shouted, "Get ready for the physical manifestation of the evil energy." As usual, things were never as easy as people made them sound. Oh, whoa, this looks new.
The fighters face
Only
a
part of the enemy can
gruesome
be seen. Defeats them, okay.
sword. Give me strength.
So, what part exactly?
Final
Interesting.
battle. Fight.
Okay, that's definitely Taki. What? They have no hitbox either? Oh, what is this Yoda bullshit? So low attacks will only work against this guy. Oh my god, right. Low attacks only. Ugh. Holy crap, that was annoying. Is that it, or is that... Okay, yeah, that's just it. Chapter cleared. Awesome. Okay. Wait, is this chapter 10 already? Oh wow, it's already chapter 10. But how the hell do I get up there? Over there. And over there. 3 missions. And we still got some time. You know what? Let's fuck it. Let's fuck it. Let's keep going. Finishing up with 9 parts. I think this is doable. And maybe we could do the 3 last bonus chapters at the end. Excellent work. The dark injury had infested SoulCalibur was washed away by the strength of your will. The spirit's sword's form changed, and it began to pulse with whole energy. Eventually, it had completely transformed into sparkling points of light which flowed into the air, heading southeast from Antares, the land where the cursed sword lay sealed. The old man, seeing your look as surprise, spoke thusly. Don't worry, when the time comes, you two will surely meet again. The sword naturally seeks out the one who suited it to wield it. I've been waiting for you, Base. I'm sorry to not have to tell you this, but things aren't faring well. What awaited you upon your return to the Grand Shrine of Merrick was the news that while you were in Algol, Leon had entered Antares, the land where the demonic sword was sealed. He infiltrated the shrine when Tristy was gravely wounded, and it was in no condition to fight. Before Tristy had even finished speaking, you were already out of the gate on your way. You have to stop him. This looks like the end, too. You held us low. Defeat all the enemies in condition. Passing to the final gate, you entered the cursed land of Antares. Even though the spirit sword you had purified the evil presence here, this place continued to eat away at your strength. You have to keep this in mind as you continue your journey. After traveling for a while, you suddenly realized that you were walking through the middle of the combat area. You had no recollection of entering it, and when you turned to look behind you, the path in which you traveled was gone. You couldn't tell what happened, but you simply took it in stride. It must have been the effect of the cursed land that had contained Soul Edge for so long. Murmurs arose of the empty arena, then a thunderous roar like thousands of stamping feet began to echo from the empty stands. Right before your eyes, something began to ooze into existence. Alright. Talum is a bunch of ooze? Oh, that's mean. Okay. Enemy gauntlet. Gotta be careful. Whoa! What is that attack? Shit. Damn it. There we go. Should heal. Not much. Gotta be careful then.
Battle 2. Fight.
Shit.
Alright, let's get this over with.
Battle 3. Fight.
Try dodging.
Oh shit.
You win. Battle 4. Fight.
No! I knew that was a bad idea. Why'd I do that? No, I'm gonna die. Yeah, okay. Being a little bit too risky there.
Not yet.
Getting a lot of gold at least, so if you spend enough time, I could probably spend them on some more costumes.
1. Fight.
Shit. I'm not gonna get healed a lot, but every little bit helps, I guess. Shit.
You
Right. I'm about to die. Yeah. I think even if I blocked, then it would have been chip damage at least.
Not yet. Versus Talim. Battle 1. Fight.
No! I did none of that attack.
You win. Battle 2. Fight. You win. Battle 3.
3 more left. Oh no, no. That was a bad idea. But I think I can do this! Maybe not! Maybe not! Yeah. Figures. I gotta be very careful with my guarding, because I still take damage even while guarding as well, just not as much, of course.
Battle 1. Fight.
There we go.
You win.
Not nearly as enough as I want, but okay. Alright.
You win.
Let's see.
Battle 3. Fight.
No! Fuck off! Oh man, Sungmin is gonna be troublesome.
Not yet.
She's pretty long range, so
Versus Talim.
this might cause a little bit of an issue for me.
Battle 1. Fight.
No, I can air combo after that, I don't think.
You win. Battle 2. Fight.
Maybe I could grab too. I've been really doing a lot of those. Although with some Mina, it might be risky for me to do that.
Battle 3. Fight.
Oh, come on, I grabbed too. No, no, no. Damn.
Not yet.
Right, I don't think I'll be able to use Nightmare as the final boss. And this mode is going to be taking most of my playthroughs. So I'm going to have to pick a different character afterwards. Goddamn Tyler, why are you so tiny? Damn.
How? Not yet. Versus Talim.
Oh, that's a different costume.
Battle 1. Fight. You win. Battle 2. Fight.
Oh man, back somersault like that. It's kind of her for Nightmare's back. Well, then again, he's probably dead inside, so it doesn't matter.
Battle 3. Fight.
Oh, ring out? Maybe not. Okay, that's done with. I think Taki shouldn't be that much big deal.
Battle 4.
But Ivy's something that I'm definitely scared of. Alright. Especially if like she's gonna throw me.
Final battle. Fight.
Her throws is a massive damage. Perfect. Alright. 26 minutes. I think I'm gonna have to switch characters after this. It's kind of a little bit overdue right now, so... Plus we still got some bonus areas. Plus the next one's gonna be a dungeon, so I'm pretty sure that's gonna take a long time. So... Last random for today, I'm guessing, and it is going to be... Cervantes! Okay, awesome. We'll be right back with the next episode of SoulCalibur 2.